to my channel. I'm Beth Eland. Today's yoga class is about divine timing. So really trusting that where you're at now is where you're meant to be. No matter what you believe in, just know that you're here for a purpose, and yeah, the timing is correct. Um, yeah. Today, we're going to work with a lot of circular motions, just kind of resembling like a clock, just to go along with the theme a little bit. So we'll open up through the shoulders a bit and pretty much get into the whole body here. So to begin, come to take a seat. We're going to do a wide-legged seated pose. So if your hips are tight like mine, you might want to sit on a cushion here. So I've got my cushion here. I'm sitting on the edge of it so my hips kind of can roll forward a bit. And then bring your legs nice and wide as they go for you. Knees up, all 10 toes pointed up to the ceiling. Find a nice long spine here. Feel as if someone is pulling up on the top of your head, pulling up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms up to extend even further. And on the exhale, lean straight forward, hinging from the hips, keeping your head in line with the spine, just folding as far as is correct for you. 2 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, bring your arms back up. Find that nice long spine again. And then bring your left arm forward. Right arm comes back behind you. And twist your, shine your chest out towards the right side of the room. So you can place your hand on the mat or the floor behind you and on the in between your legs here, just to maintain that tall spine. There's still something pulling on the top of your head. Your spine is straight. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, align your chest towards your knee and fold straight over your right leg. Again, only going as far as is appropriate for you at this time, in this day, in this moment. Some days I can go deeper than others. Most days it's not very far. Keeping a nice flexed foot, straight spine, but find a sense of ease in the breath. One more deep breath in and out. Push your hands into the mat to bring your spine back up to neutral. Untwist. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, folding straight forward, straight down the center again. You can have your palms face up or face down. I always like to do face up, just a really big surrender pose for me. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next in-breath, reach your arms up overhead. Spine is nice and tall. Bring your right arm in front of you. left arm back behind you to twist open towards the left. Both sitting bones still firmly planted into the mat or into your cushion. As you inhale, you feel yourself grow taller. And as you exhale, maybe you're twisting a little bit deeper, engaging at the core. One more deep breath in. And on your exhale, line yourself facing towards this knee and fold directly over your left leg. As you inhale, spiral your chest forward. And as you exhale, feel yourself sink deeper into the gravity that is pulling you down. And push yourself back up slowly on twist. Inhale, arms straight up overhead. And once more, folding straight into the center. Mm. Breathing deeply into the belly. And maybe take a sigh out the mouth. And push your palms into the mat to push yourself back up. And we're going to move into a tabletop pose. So I like to pull my hands underneath my knees to pull myself out of this posture. Turn to one side. Tabletop pose, aligning your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. Let's do 2 rounds of normal cat-cow. So tuck your toes under. As you inhale, broaden at the chest, gaze forward, curl the tailbone up. And as you exhale, uncurl your toes, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, reach the chest forward, engage the abs. Exhale, curl the tailbone under. And now let's move into more of a circular motion. So I like to call these jump rope cat cows, where you're moving not only up and down, but side to side. So you're just making a jump rope with your spine, moving your neck and your hips along with it. Reverse directions. Curl your left toes under and straighten that left leg. You're coming into a modified side plank here. So bring that heel down, turn to one side, keeping this knee in the middle of the mat, and bring your left arm up overhead. Reach down towards your ankles. Reach forward and up and around. So a big shoulder circle here, just like you're the face of a clock. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. One more. You can plant that palm back down. We're going to switch sides. So for you, you can just switch sides. I'm going to turn around so I'm not facing away from you. So now your right foot comes behind you, toes tuck under. Maybe push into it a little bit, feel a little hamstring stretch first. And then turn that heel down so you're on the inner side of your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up overhead. Feel yourself be long and tall. And then begin your big circles. So reaching down towards the heel. Inhale, come forward and up. Exhale, let your arm drop down behind you. Inhale, rise. And exhale, come on down. One more. Plant that hand back down and come back into your tabletop pose. Awesome. So from here, we're going to move up, curl your toes under, and lift your hip, push into your fingertips and knuckles, and lift your hips up and back for your downward facing dog, bending your knees as much as you need to maintain length in the spine. Imagine someone's just pulling your hips up and back. Big breath in and sigh out the mouth. Maybe pedal out into the legs. We're going to make some big knee circles. So on the inhale, bring your left leg up. Make sure it's your left leg. And circle your knee forward towards the left armpit. And then back up and around. Two more like this. Last one. Good. Inhale and then exhale. Bring your knee to your nose. Plant that foot up in between your palms. Maybe you have to carry it like I did. Turn to the inner edge of that right foot. Make sure your front heel is bisecting the arch of your back foot. So making a little T shape. And find your balance. Lift up into your warrior two. Hips facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale, arms rise, palms facing down. And maybe you gaze over your left middle finger. Make sure that front knee is directly aligning with that front second toe. Strong legs. Inhale, turn your palms face up. Straighten that front knee. And bring your hands together to touch overhead. Exhale, palms face down and back into your warrior. Inhale, same thing, arms rise, front leg straightens. And on the exhale, just bring your right hand down to meet with your right thigh. And exhale, lean over back towards the right foot for your reverse triangle. 2 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. On your next out breath, bend into that front knee again. Reach your left arm forward. Right arm comes up. Warrior 2. Inhale and exhale. Come forward. You can bring your forearm onto your left shin or left thigh. And then bring your right arm up overhead for your Konasana. Side angle pose. You're trying to maintain length in both sides of the spine here, both sides of the waist, and shine your chest out towards the front of the room. Big inhale, your back arm brings you back up into your warrior. Palms face up, inhale, reach up overhead, straighten that front leg. Exhale, rebend that front knee. Inhale, reach up, straighten the front knee. And exhale, rebend. And begin to cartwheel down. So bring your right arm up overhead and frame that front foot. Lift that back heel back up and push into your fingertips and knuckles, bringing your left foot back on an exhale. Downward facing dog. Making any movements you feel intuitively necessary here. We're going to do the same thing on the second side. So for you all, I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. But you can just stay as you are. Down dog. Bring your right leg up on an inhale. Bend your knee and make those big knee circles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee comes around. Almost touches the right armpit. Last one. Inhale back. And exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. Roll your heels down to the mat. And cartwheel up into your warrior 2. Front knee directly over the front ankle. Firmly planting your feet into the mat, feeling all 4 corners of both feet energize into the mat, feeling your inner thighs magnetizing toward each other. Inhale, turn your palms face up, straighten that front leg, and bring your palms to meet at the top. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, come up. And exhale, left hand comes down to your left thigh and reach over towards the left. And it's like you're in between 2 panes of glass here. So your entire body is facing the front edge of the mat. The long edge of the mat. Let an inhale bring you back up. Exhale, palms facing down, warrior two. Big inhale, then exhale, come into your side angle pose. Feeling a big straight diagonal line from your left foot all the way up to your left fingertips. Your spine and your neck are all in one line. Inhale, let your left hand pull you back up to your neutral warrior. Inhale, come up. Exhale, rebend and cartwheel your arms down to frame that right foot. Lift your back heel up. Push into your hands to bring your right foot back to meet your left for your downward dog. Your last down dog. So make any movements that you feel like you want to, pedaling out the legs. Maybe moving side to side. Okay. Inhale, let's rock forward to a plank pose, shoulders directly over the wrist. Hold for 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, lower down slowly to the mat. Press your hips and the tops of your feet into the mat. And inhale, lift the chest and the hands up off the mat. Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Exhale, bring your head back down. Push back into a child's pose. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Giving our body the time to rest after working. And push your hands into the mat to bring yourself back up to sit on your heels. You're going to bring your feet out in front of you. So shift your hips over to one side, bringing your legs out in front of you. Bring your hips to the middle of the mat, soles of the feet on the mat, and roll down one vertebra at a time to lie down on your back. Bring your heels in towards your glutes. Try to make sure your knees are right above your heels. So for most bodies, fingertips grazing the heels is great. I want you to inhale, and as you exhale, push your hands and your shoulder blades into the mat to lift your hips up. Rock your weight onto your right shoulder as you fold your left shoulder under, and then do the opposite side, rolling your right shoulder blade under, and see if you can't clasp your hands underneath. If this motion is what was uncomfortable for you, you can just stay with your hands, palms face down like this. Otherwise, with your hands interlaced, pushing your full arms into the mat, and lifting your hips higher, knees pointed straight up. Imagine there's a block in between your thighs that you're pressing into. Curling your tailbone towards your knees. One more deep breath. Lift your heels up, come onto your tippy toes, and roll on back down one vertebra at a time. And hug your knees into your chest. May you rock side to side. Putting your hands on your kneecaps, maybe make some little circles here. Reverse direction. And you can reach your legs out in front of you. Let your feet flop to the side, palms facing up, arms to the side of your body. Shavasana. This is our final resting pose. Let your bones be heavy. And feel your being melt into the mat. And find a space of timelessness. We'll take 10 deep breaths here. Feel your belly rise and fall. Feel your heartbeat slow as you release all tension left over in the body. Please stay in stillness for as long as you can. If you feel ready, you can reach your arms up overhead, roll out your wrists and your ankles. Rolling to one side, breathing deeply. Hang out here for a moment. And push yourself up to take a seat, however is most comfortable for you. Bring your hands together to touch at your heart center. I'll close our practice by chanting Om one time. Inhale deeply. Om. Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this class came at a perfect time for you. Please subscribe if you don't already, and feel free to ask me any questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste. Have a blessed day.